have a dream. Let's make it real. No better time than now. It's like ever. We have a dream. It's like ever. Let's make it real.
Beautiful lady. This lady I met about 6-7 months ago, or so. It actually we met when we were doing filming together, and this lady had an amazing, lovely smile, and I thought I need to get to know her. You know, I love connecting with people who've got amazing energy. And when we chatted, and we found out we had so much things, similar things, and how we wanted to help people. So we started doing videos from my own home last April, and we started to do quite a few videos talking about happiness, confidence, and belief. And this lady has been amazing. You know, she's actually, after doing the videos, she went to Philippines, and she's done a lot of training there to help so many people as well. So I thought I'd just get her back on and share her beautiful energy with all the viewers out there. Hello, Aladin.
Hello. Thank you very much for inviting me here.
Oh,
yeah.
That's okay. Obviously, as I mentioned that we've done videos, started the videos together.
Yes.
Beginning in April there. And it's been amazing, you know, doing the videos together and sharing our knowledge and experience, and most of all, your lovely smile.
Absolutely. We need a smile from within.
So I had a lot of amazing feedback saying, this lovely lady's got a beautiful smile. Yeah, and that makes a massive difference. I think smiling is something that I think we should be doing all the time.
We should do that every single day.
And when we smile, you know, other smiles automatically smile. You know, that's the great thing. But today I want to know more about yourself. You know?
Oh, very interesting.
I'm sure everybody wants to know more about. Let's talk about you're a life coach.
Yes.
And I'd like to know when you started and why you why you want to be a life coach.
Yeah, well, before I decided to be a personal life coach, I did try so many things in the past, but I found that it's always been something's missing. You know, so the more I try, you're talking about maybe so many things, you know, to trying to achieve your goals, but I didn't realize something's missing, that gap. I have to fill that in. So the more I try for so many years, for so many days, then the more I read and the more I listen and meet new different people, it's kind of, you know, this is my passion. To help people around the world.
So you saw that there was something that was missing in your life.
Yeah, something's missing in my life. I couldn't figure out what's missing in there, you know, until I found myself what really makes me happy. You know, and looking back, what makes me laugh from within, then I found that this is my passion, to help people.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think that most people out there are doing kind of daily jobs every single day and not really being kind of, not feeling that passion.
Yes,
It's just something that they have to do every single day. And with yourself is that you kind of realized, you know, whatever you were doing that wasn't making you happy, that you're actually kind of searching for something, something that gives you that the joy and the passion, and you were saying did you do a bit of research on things?
I keep asking, do the research, and you know, watch too many things, and then until I figured out this is it. You know, this is it for me.
So you decided that your kind of passion was helping people.
Yes.
You wanted to help other people, but what kind of experiences did you go through? Because some people may say, well, most people can go through a kind of a period that they're very unhappy, and that helps them to discover, you know, what they're passionate about. So
it's not easy though, because find your own happiness within yourself, you have to go through, I would say, struggle in life until you realize yourself, this is it. You know, you have to try so many things. Nobody can give you happiness within, you know, it's not like other people or family or friends. Nobody can give us that until we really found that ourselves.
So when you said struggle, we have to go struggle to find happiness. It sounds very difficult because
Very,
you have to go
yes.
through that process.
Yes.
But what I see is that, majority of people make choices that, for other reasons,
Yes.
that makes them go through challenges in life,
Yeah.
and through challenges they realize that's not for them, and then they think that's not making me happy.
Yeah.
But as some people might say, well, if you're content where you are, you don't.
You're no longer
You
searching
don't.
for
You're
something.
not searching.
Yeah.
Whereas wherever you are and you're unhappy or not content with something, you start searching. So it's like falling in a hole
Yes.
and trying to get out of the hole.
Yeah.
And when you're trying to get out of the hole, you discover yourself,
You have to coming back up.
and you want to, and you find ways to come back up.
Yes.
But then because you need to fall. Actually, I don't want to say you need to fall in the hole, but most people. I'm just kind of giving the idea is that when we fall, we find ourselves, and then we, I'll say, discover ourselves,
Yeah.
and get to know ourselves, and then we find what's really makes us happy. Yeah.
It's not easy to find your own passion, but it takes a while, you know, because especially if you get used to it and listen to people out there, because it's so negativity out there, you know, but if you allow them to affect your energy that way, is, you know, again, without challenging in life, without, when you mentioned it earlier, we won't be able to get there, you know, so we have to keep asking, searching at the same time, you know, until we get there.
Okay. Now let's go back to saying, okay, we're talking about happiness. What is happiness? What is the definition of happiness?
It's really find who you truly are.
Finding who you truly are.
Yes, yeah.
I know a lot of people like talk about success, possessions, great relationships, you know, big house and, you know, big
Yeah.
car makes them happy. Yeah, that maybe temporarily wise makes them
Absolutely,
happy. Maybe
yes.
for like a few weeks or a year.
Yeah.
But the true happiness
Yeah.
is within yourself.
Absolutely,
The
yeah.
peace, contentment, peace of mind and all that. Kind of having that positive emotions
Yeah.
and all that kind of, it's a feeling basically.
Feelings, yeah. Kind of, for my own opinion, number one for me is when you find happiness, own your own life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody can give you that. Not you can.
Yeah.
You can't give me that unless I own my own happiness.
Yeah.
Then once I know that myself, I will be able to share that to everybody.
Yeah. Well, most people might find it quite difficult to say, well, that is to be in that place because they have been in, you know, all those years since they've been born. Maybe just been, all of us been conditioned to
Yes.
to think in a certain way,
Yeah.
behave in a certain way, and we're so. You know, it's quite difficult to get into a habit of a different way of thinking. To change,
Yes.
you know, we have to
Because
change.
we've been brought up the way how the parents are.
Yeah.
You know, we can't blame our parents because our parents been brought up the way they were.
No, we can't blame in our parents or because they obviously knew the way they were brought up and that's the right way to do it. But we all have choices.
Yes.
You know, choices to change.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, and change is quite frightening. It's
Very much.
going out of your comfort zone.
Yes.
You know, going out of your
push you
comfort
there.
zone. You know, that's it. It's going out of your comfort zone and making that step. And then what happens then is that feeling of, oh my God, have I done the right thing? And feeling of loneliness because everybody, not, you know, a lot of people around you may not understand you.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. But what we try and get to is what we're saying about happiness is happiness is within yourself.
Yeah. Own your own life.
Own your own life. Yeah. But then it's all about detaching yourself from other things.
When I say that you own your own happiness within yourself, it's not about materialistic, it's not all about money, and it's not all about big houses. It's all about you. Come out of the bubbles.
Coming out of the bubble, really, the one.
Come out of the bubbles. Find out who you really are.
Find out who you really are.
Yes.
Yeah, but that could take like some years to find out
Took
who
me
you
5
are.
years.
5 years.
Yeah, 5 years too.
And the thing is,
change my mindset.
we don't know ourselves anyway. We could take a lifetime to find ourselves. That's the thing. I'm still learning about myself every day. You know, you find out, you know, the way, you know, the things that come to your mind. You think, oh my God, that's an old way of thinking. It doesn't matter if you could be an expert you could still go back to the way of thinking sometimes, but it's always about being aware. Awareness is very, very important.
Yes.
Catching yourself and saying, no, I'm not even thinking that way. But one other thing you were saying is majority of us believe people could make us happy.
Yes.
Yeah.
People make us happy?
Yeah. Yeah, but that's it. I mean, I meet people saying, or he or she, if he or she did that, then I would be happy. You know, if I was in love, I would be happy.
Maybe in a short term.
A short term. I'm lonely, but I need somebody, and I could be happy. No.
Well, if you choose to be lonely, that means you're not going to attract people who are very smiley.
No.
Yeah, you're going to attract more loneliness people out there. Yeah, because you choose to be lonely. Yeah, but for you to come out of that bubbles, be smile. Yeah.
I like the way you say, just smile and you'll be happy. You know, I wish I could do that easy. But you should be smiling. You're right.
Yes, absolutely.
But even if things are not going right,
Yeah,
you know, just having that try to smile, because that actually affects your whole body.
Yeah.
The chemical system in your body, you know, it's affecting your brain. It's affected, so it does make you feel better.
Because what I believe now, what really works for me, the more you're happy you get every single day, the more you look younger. And it's not all about younger, it's all about believing within yourself. You know, because that's really a good medication. Again, when you can do that every day, it's free medication to your health. You know, you live longer, you look amazing. So what else can we ask for if it can work out that way?
No, our cells are actually built for that. Is when we feel happy. It's actually, happiness is a feeling. It's actually a feeling. That's it. You know, even if we have so for example, go out for dinner and we have a lovely meal, and when we have that meal, we feel good. You know, if you live in a house, comfortable house, you feel good. Yeah. If you have a loving relationship, it's not that person. It's the feeling you gain around that person that makes you happy. You know, it's a feeling. Happiness is about feelings and
then sharing the energy.
Yes. Sharing the energy. But imagine, the thing is, we could control our feelings. We have control over our feelings, and we could change that feeling. Even if you're feeling down, if we recognize it, we could become more aware of that feeling. We could just catch it and say, no, like you, I would say, smile.
The smile.
I don't think,
come out of the bubbles, smile.
Yeah, that's exactly. You have to start creating a habit. Your mind has to kind of get used to it.
Yeah.
In the first, some people might say, fake it to make it. You know, sometimes if you're not feeling great, you just need to think about things. Gratitude, you know, be grateful for things is the one good way to start. You're just to shift the way you feel. You know, one thing we were talking about, being grateful for things.
That's another one. You need that for your daily life.
Yeah.
Yeah, to change your mindset. It's all about training.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So every morning, I would say, being grateful is one of the things, the top things that people should be doing. Is every morning people should be getting up. The first thing, if you're lying on bed, is thinking about things that you're grateful for.
Yes.
Like breathing, just you know, just about good health, arms, eyes. You know, your brain is functioning. Just simple things, because I have met so many people say, oh, well, I've got grateful for, I've got nothing in my life.
Exactly.
I'm like, right, you got nothing in your life, you're breathing, you're talking, you know, you got great eyesight, you know, you could walk, you talk, and then go, oh, yes.
So that kind of people, I must admit, maybe they need some maybe attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you grateful for?
Everything.
Like, well, give me an example.
Example, my family, my 2 girls.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's around me. Yeah, my family. Yeah, back home. Yeah, and then of course the business I started 2 years ago is looking good back home. So again, it's all about believing. That's a very big, very thankful for that. You know.
Yeah,
and
we need
grateful.
just things like that. For example, myself is I get up in the morning and I'm thinking, oh, I'm so grateful for my warm bed.
Yes.
I'm grateful for my eyes. I'm just breathing, just being alive, getting
Yeah.
up in the morning. Because there's so many people in the world go to sleep and they don't get up.
No.
You know, that's the thing. And there's people who are homeless. You've got a roof over their head. And if you're going to list that, if you're just lying in bed, the first thing is very, very important. It's the first thing in the morning. You think about those things, not think about what work I have to do, who to call, checking your phone and all that. But taking that 10 minutes just
Yes.
in lying in bed, thinking about all the things that you're grateful for. And when you do that, you realize you start shifting your internal energy. Your
Yeah.
energy shifts right away.
Very
and
much.
the whole day, you know, works out. I personally find that myself.
Well, it works for me. I know you
I
prove it to
know.
yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's all about your mindset, how to train and learn something new every single day. But again, number one is being grateful. What we have achieved, like myself, I've always been grateful what I did this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. I share my energy to make someone happy.
Yeah.
So,
Other thing I was thinking of, I mean, recently I was thinking like all is well. That's a word that comes to my mind. All is well.
Yes.
All is well. If things are not working out, like all is well.
Yeah.
Because this is something that you need to trust that there's something much higher than yourself. It's working behind the scenes, and we may not see the whole picture, but we need to trust that things are working the way they should be working. And when you realize that, when you have faith
Yes.
in that, and things do work out. Sometimes you look back 3 months later and go, oh my God, I was there now. I realize why this has to happen. And then and then you see the kind of the whole thing in front of you that kind of works out. But as I said, grateful thing is something that I know we were discussing, being grateful for things that you have. Also at night time, I also tell my clients before they go to bed, you know, when you finish your work, just lying in bed as well, thinking about the things that happened that day, being grateful for the things, wonderful things that has happened.
Yeah.
Because sometimes what we do is we think of negativity, things like, oh, things didn't work out, that didn't work out, this didn't work out. But
yeah, that kind of stuff, just put them away.
yeah.
Yeah, put them away. It's no point to keep hanging that in your shoulders because you know it's going to suck your energy out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says exactly. It's going to suck your energy because when you've been through the whole day and then at at night just lying there and thinking about all the other things that has gone wrong, that's no way to think. It's think about all the great things that went right. Even if you can't find it, I'm sure majority of people could find the good things that went through. You know,
oh, many things out there.
I always think
Yeah.
about the people I meet, you know, speaking to them, and even meeting somebody in the street, you know, talking to them, and they say thank you, just saying thank you for your time.
Yes.
That's amazing. That's the thing. So I'm sure majority of everyone could think of things that they could be grateful for on that day. And if you list that every single day, we realize how much we have. You know, how much we really, really have in life. Yeah.
Very, you know. So it's just training your mindset center every single day.
Yeah, training.
Yeah.
So other than being grateful for the things, you know, writing down, what other things do you think people should do other than just being grateful to make
Grateful.
people happy?
I think the second thing, from my own opinions, is you have to challenge your own story.
Yeah.
The way how you talk, the way how you know, how you react to people.
Yeah.
You know, because you know yourself. If you think that way, how you use your words in a daily routine, doesn't matter what kind of people you met out there. It's just kind of, you know, it helps you towards your goal.
That's exactly. It's
challenge your own words.
all towards that.
Yeah.
I think another thing is majority of us think that we're not good enough. We need to be perfect.
Yes.
Right? What is perfect? Because we look at somebody else and we might say, oh, we want to be like him or her. But the fact of the matter is that we are all perfect beings.
The day we were born, we were perfect.
From the day we were born, we've been perfect. You know, we're perfect souls, and we should actually appreciate that.
Very much, yeah.
Because everybody in the world has different unique abilities and skills. Doesn't mean that you need to have that skill. You need to be who you are. You know, and that radiance, the light within yourself will just shine. That's the uniqueness, you know. We're all unique. That's the great thing about this. I always say the world is amazing because everyone is so different. We're so colourful.
Yes.
You can't have one colour. Imagine the world was just black. Everyone goes
Everything goes bright when you smile from within, you know. It's just, you can see a big difference. See, when you smile out there from people, outsider people, it just completely shape your energy, you know. Even if the weather's not so good and you come out and started sharing your laughter and the energy shifting, you know, it's kind of, wow, this is the brightest day I have ever felt.
Yeah. This is the great thing about different cultures, different religions, and that's why we are so all different. We do things in different ways, and that's why the world is so fantastic, so amazing, so interesting. You know, that's, you know, so comparing it, you know, to others, I think that people shouldn't compare. That's it. No. Just look at you could learn from others. You could learn, you know, we could grow from learning from others. And that's why we could, you know, kids go to school and uni and all that. We learn.
I did learn so much from you since the day we met.
Oh,
thank you. We met in the filming set, you know. So that was good, you know. And I said, I like this woman. She's got a different class than what I have, because, you know, we all believe we all have different personalities.
Yes.
Right? My personality is I do laugh so much. As you know that from day one, you know. And then again, I was very lucky because, you know, I was born with that, so it's up to me to use that power.
No, you definitely have that power. You definitely have that power. Smile, laugh, and you make other people feel good. You know, you came through the studio and you were like smiling and laughing, introducing yourself, and I think you took the guys for a shock. They think, who is she? But you made them smile.
I know, that's it. That's the energy shifting now.
So that's a great thing. I think we need more people like this in the world.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, many people out there.
So this is the thing about being who you are.
Yes.
Be who you are. Don't worry about, you know, I can't speak like this and all this and dress like that person or whatever, or I'm not thin enough or fit enough. Forget it. You know, be who you are. And remember that the day you're born, we all are unique souls, beautiful souls, perfect souls. But we have been kind of told, you know, by other people, by society, that you have to be in a certain way. You have to be looking like this, behaving like this. No, you don't, you know. Because, as we said, we are perfect beings, in a sense. Another thing is about happiness, I would say, choose your friends.
Yeah,
being around who you are.
Yes, yeah, that's another one as well. To help you to stay motivated every day, again, you have to pick the right person.
Yeah.
Who you can relate every single day. Yeah. You know, while you're doing your training, your mindset, hang with the people who's the right person. Definitely.
Friends is who we surround ourselves is very, very important because it kind of makes us feel, because when we are surrounded with positive, uplifting people, we feel that way. And then you could be surrounded with people that will suck your energy.
Oh, very easy. Very easy to do. So when you feel that way, walk away.
Yeah.
I don't mean in a bad way. I mean, just, you know, don't give a signal. If you think it's not for you, just don't be rude to the person or whoever they are, right? Just be polite, you know.
I know that I've come across people who said in a family, maybe a person in a family could be really negative and they don't want to be around that person because it's family, can't really do anything. You know, they're there. So how can you get away from that person? I would say that you have to allow them to be who they are. You cannot change another person.
You can't change people.
You cannot.
You can change people, what I believe, only if you change your mindset. Yeah.
The only thing that we can do is if we are surrounded by a relative who is maybe negative, possibly they don't know what they're doing, or you could just maybe just kind of go to another, I would say just go to another room and sit there or do your own thing. But and eventually what happens is the other person will just realize that, you know, it's not affecting. So because this is, and also friends, we have obviously about friends, you can have a choice. You know, sometimes you're surrounded by friends and they can be, you know, as I said, the word negative comes in, but
Yes.
they could pull you down, and we have a choice if you want to be around them or not. The choice is there.
It's your choice.
You know,
Yeah.
the choice is there. Choice is how you feel, and just being polite and say, and just realizing what you need in your life, because we all move on.
Yeah.
We all change. We don't need to. Sometimes we have to move on from people, some
Yeah.
people, because they have their own growth. You know,
Yeah.
everyone's got their own growth.
Yeah,
And,
many people out there.
Another thing we were talking about is that I think the guys are having a party behind the scenes. I think this is what I'm hearing
That's
the
good.
music. So
Sounds good.
another thing is what you mentioned before was about challenging yourself.
Oh yes, I love challenge. I have to challenge myself every day
Yeah.
to help me to move forward. Yeah, any kind of challenge. You know, I love learning new things too as well. You know, because I know English is my second language, but I have to challenge myself to make me more stronger, to take me where I want to be.
So you have the thing is that majority of us could get stuck in the same old thing. It's a cycle that we go through.
Yes.
And because we're stuck, we lose the passion, we drive, the motivation.
Yeah.
But the life is about is finding new things and challenging yourself, learning new skills.
Yes.
And from that, it actually makes us grow. Because we are born to grow.
Yes,
That's our aim. Is if we don't grow, we don't develop as, I would say, as souls. But this is something I feel that this is a reason it's very, very important to try different things. Hobbies,
Yes.
interests, you know,
Yeah.
things like that. Yeah.
To help you more happy.
Yeah, and that, and when you find that new passion, it does make you feel better because you're trying something different, you're learning something new, and the feeling is amazing. So
Yeah.
when the excitement, the passion is there, you feel your energy is actually growing.
Yeah.
It's actually giving you an indication that's a path you should be on.
Yes, yeah.
That's a path.
Yeah, keep on that path.
Yeah, keep on that
wherever
path.
you want, as long as you know that's your enjoyment. And again, like you mentioned about excitement, we really need that from within. You know, excitement and enjoying really the experience, the process on a daily life. You know,
So
the biggest
that's
thing.
increasing your skills. You
Yes.
know, if you try different things, if you stick with the same old thing for like 30, 40 years, or whatever, 10 years even, then basically this is a feeling people feel stuck.
Yeah.
Because they feel stuck, the drive, everything goes, the passion goes. That's when they feel that unhappiness, the feeling that they're not evolving.
Yeah.
You know, but this is a reason that I think people need to realize that they have to actually look at different skills and try different interests maybe. But you know, it's stepping into the unknown.
Yes.
And when you learn that skill, then you go and do something, move on, keep developing,
Yeah.
keep developing. That's very, very important.
Yeah. And again, it's never to give up whatever kind of passion you have. So if we kind of struggle that way, you make sure you know how to back up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And remember, people, as viewers out there, it doesn't matter what age you are, right? I've come across people say, "Oh, I'm 50 years old or 60. It's too late for me."
Only numbers.
It's only numbers. It's numbers. You find that there are people who are successful people out there who've started when they're like late 50s, 60s, and they've created billion-dollar companies. So it's all about just not listening. Forget about your age. Do what you're passionate about and what makes you feel good
Yeah,
inside.
makes energy.
It's all about like, oh my God, the excitement.
Yeah,
the
excitement and
inside.
energize all the time. You need that, but forget about the numbers. You know. Yeah.
This is what I love. I love when I'm talking about business to people,
Yes.
and when we have a group of people and we've got ideas. That excites.
If you have a dream.